Hello teacher, today I'm gonna show my video demonstration like using my backend and my database on my app. So first of all, I'm gonna start doing the signing part, and then I'm gonna process to do the login as a new user. So first I'm gonna fill it up the form right here with my personal information, and then after that I should receive email confirmation from Supabase. So I'm gonna put my personal email and I'm gonna create a password. Okay, so as you can see, the user is fully registered. Now let's check my email. Okay, as you can see, here's the sign up, and this is the confirmation email that Supabase sent me. Okay, so I cannot log in without this confirmation. So let's try to log in with this confirmation, and it doesn't allow me because I didn't click on the email. So it doesn't mean that I am not confirmed. So when I press right here, it's gonna allow me to sign on my system from here. So let's try. Okay, so you can see right here I am inside of the system. Now let's try to sign in from scratch. Let's put my password. I have right here my password, and let's correct this and let's try. So okay, I am inside of my system. And also something that I have been working on is that now I have permissions working. So I just can access my tabs only when I am inside of the system. So that's something is working on the back end with the Supabase help. So now let's try to create a new register right here, and let's see if it's working. Or so let's create a new user as a Daniel Now let's try to create a password as a user, submit, and I should be here. Yeah, so it's working. So as you can see, I realize everything is working. Let's try the tasks. Let's try edit something right here. Task, create a video, like in progress, video for YouTube. Let's update, and you can see right here it changed, so it's working. Roles, let's do some action right here. Let's delete this. Okay, it's working. Cybersecurity systems, let's edit something. Administrator, no. Okay, it's working. Now let's go finally from team. Let's create a new team, like a finance team, manage the accounting. Let's play this Jose. Okay, and let's add it. Okay, so I see everything is working. So now let's try. So as you can see, if I don't exit, my session gonna be still on. So that means that I have the permission that if I don't exit, like I'm gonna still be inside in the session. So I could just go right here, and so I could like check the permission is working. So now let's exit, and now let's try to go inside of my link. It doesn't allow me because the session is working. I don't have any session. Now let's see in Supabase something I have been working on. So let's see. So this is the register I create, so we can see everything is working on, and the authentication. So the authentication, something that Supabase has is that for as a security method is that for create a session you have to create a user and an authentication path. So the user that we create, it was this one, and so here you see the Tuesday 24 at 24 March at almost 10 p.m. So this allow me sign in my system. If I don't have this, I cannot sign in. So we could try like deleting this, and let's try to sign in. Okay, so it was this one, and now let's now let's try. Okay, it's not working because I delete the session of the authentication. So that means that my backend is running on and is following certain security. It has security so far. So that's the backend so far I have been working on. So I could show you a little bit in the code. So this week I work on the adding the permissions of my app, basically the permissions for each CRUD, and I still working on the rest of the backend features that I for my app. So something I learned about using the backend. So something I learned about the backend database is that I learned using the authentication part from Supabase. I learned how to connect Supabase with a session system. I learned how to restrict the session system, and I learned how to create sessions and close the sessions. Something that in quick summary I learned from all this time. So that's my project. Thank you so much, teacher. Have a good day.